BYU, 0.
The Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at Eckler.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's looking to scramble. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Chris, how about the play of this quarterback? 3rd down and long. The defense, you think, is going to bring extra pressure. But not only is he able to get away from the pressure, how about his awareness on where he needs to go to pick up the first down? So big yards, great awareness, and a first down for this offense.
And the Cougars pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's going to take off here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Davis. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And the Cougars also for the line to run the hurry up. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting off the tackler. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. And they'll get him down that time. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He'll try a pass here. Snags a quick throw. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. Here comes the up-tempo offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Ball handed off. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
In Arizona.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one will be a 60-yard attempt. Can he get it there? And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Arizona.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Fifita. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Fresh set it down to the offense. First down. Some hard running there through a tackle. Nowhere to run up the middle.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. And the Cougars looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. And the Cougars will line up here on first down and goal. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. And the call is a quarterback sneak. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, BYU.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pit. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Fifita. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Brigham Young. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Turn starts inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Bringing pressure. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Fifita. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them the 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field.
And that's an Arizona.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, BYU 21, Arizona 14.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain on it.
The offense now operating in empty. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The offense going with the hurry up.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and a
Touchdown, Wildcats. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. Catch made on the right side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? On the run, it's Davis. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it.
Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Arizona. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They worked some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
It's still an important piece of business to take care of here, the extra point. PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. The 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, BYU.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
He does his job with the PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And this will be fair caught at the 15. Arizona offense back out on the field. Your worst case scenario, you go to overtime, but can they make something happen to try to win it in regulation? Let's see. As a design quarterback keeper. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Crowd getting cranked up, trying to help this defense on the final drive. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Back to pass. It's Fifita. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They're just in fringe field goal range right now. They'd love to get the kicker a little bit closer here. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Trying to extend the play. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made after just a short gain. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they've regained the lead.
Of course, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch kick to take the lead, now they'll kick it away. The offense still a chance to tie this game if they can drive the field quickly. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Looking to pass here. Defense is coming after him. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.